Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's L to the B giving my thank you video for Sunday. Might have a little bit of bags under my eyes, but that's because I've been playing this game freaking way too late. I'm excited. There's like, I think it's almost endless with the amount of possibilities I can go for in just an adventure. And maybe this is part of my self care. I definitely feel like 10 times better. I don't know, just overall, just doing well. So today is going to be the movie day with one of my past friends, Kimmy. So this is going to be exciting. Hopefully, we'll go watch this Barbie movie. Yeah, your boy caved in to watch a female flick. So I'm just going to sit back, enjoy it for what it is, laugh, be with my kid, be with my friend Kimmy, and just enjoy a good time. And then afterwards, just maybe tuck on back home. But yeah, just want to give a quick thank you. Obviously, my energy's got to be way better for today than yesterday, but that's just because I've been doing tiny little exercises to get my neck and cervical area back on track. And I'm sure there's going to be some injury there, so maybe I want to go ahead and get an adjustment. But that's so far the game plan. I've got a trip to go see naturopathic tomorrow. It's kind of like I don't even know why I'm going there, but maybe she can give me some kind of overall assessment. I don't know. I don't know what we're getting into. This is going to be very interesting. I've seen my naturopath. Well, I have never seen her particularly for me, but she has seen my mother. She's seen my ex-girlfriend. She saw my daughter plenty of times. So I can vouch for her. And even friends and family, that they've all gone there. So this will be my own experience. It's been years that I've known her. We have great conversations. So now it's time to put me on the table and figure out, is there anything else going on with me? I mean, I've felt better in some ways than I've felt in years past. So maybe the only thing I would probably target, I don't even know what it is that I would have an issue with. It'd be my gut. And I'm glad my spine is being helped, but naturopathic ain't going to help with that. That's going to be something for the chiropractor. So something I want to push and get forward today on this video of my journal entry is I want to start making some progress towards doing my goals, my dreams, a little bit more than what I've already done. Yes, I made a big achievement. Yes, I talked to some of the people that are connected with Shark Tank, and I've submitted my ideas. But I got too many ideas for me just to sit down on one. So I'm going to start going out there, testing it, experimenting, experiencing these other areas of my ideas. I got a real cool one. I don't think it's out on the market, and it would revolutionize the industry. I don't know if people. What I'm beginning to think and believe is that I could have all the beautiful ideas in the world, and I mean they would be great to see in the hands of other people and going, "Wow, this is great. Who come up with this?" But here's the thing: I have to break through the silence. Now, that sounds kind of crazy. Like, silence should be easy to break through, I would think, right? You would think. But I don't think silence is as quiet as people make it out to be. And what I mean by that is breaking through the silence is this void, this gray area, this gray area that people are faced against, where their sound isn't made, it's not, you can't hear it. It's like the silence overtakes whatever it is that is the volume. And so when I say breaking through the silence, it's breaking through the loudness of quietness. And that's what I want to try to achieve. I want to start making a real footprint in whatever it is in this dream journey that I'm making. You know, like I said, I have too many ideas, and I have to figure out places that are willing to hear me, want to hear me. And I think I gave a hack on some other videos that I made. How you make this progress is by sitting down and doing whatever it is that you think you're going to have to do. If it's like 20 times or 30 times that you're going to have to make an effort, do the 30 efforts with something smaller, so that your brain, you're tricking your brain to know that you can do 30 tasks over and over and over. That's part of this whole process of me making these videos every day, is that I'm increasing my consistency so that once I affect one discipline, it will turn and change and affect all the other ones. And so that consistency, I think, is driving me to compel me to manifest. Other cool thing is, I don't think I've had a drip of alcohol in like probably like 2 weeks, probably longer. I'm starting to forget what alcohol is. I think it's ever since I stopped talking with my previous ex. I think I had one night of drinking, and it was like a joke. I mean, I drank plenty, but it did somewhat affect me, but it wasn't much because the new stuff that I've been taking supplementally rise, the Macuna, and you would think, oh, he's firing away today. His language is on. He's vocalizing very well. Hell, he's already over his energy. And no, I haven't even taken Macuna yet. It is just a game changer each time I take it. So whatever clarity or mindset or energy drops that I might have, it takes it up a notch. Especially for brain acuity. This is unbelievable. But just happy today. Now, I had some crazy dreams last night. Very apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic dreams. Actually, I think I was in the middle of the transition into apocalyptic. I've only had one other dream where something like this happened, and it was a long time ago, and I thought I was going to be predicting the end of the world. I hope I'm not doing that now, but this felt very eerie. It felt like this one was everything's going okay, things are a little rocky, but we're maintaining, we're sustaining. But then all of a sudden stuff starts to break loose in the clouds. And it seems like it's not necessarily, it could be the government, it could be aliens, but whatever it was, it started launching out these explosives. It was just like things were raining down from the sky. And when they rained down, it would just make this pow, 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 pow. And they were landing and just, it was hurting. It was scary. It was like people, or it's like ants. We were all trying to scatter and get out of there. And so it became this thing where people had to make a decision fast. And unfortunately, like, I knew I had to get out of the area I was in. It was very tough. It was sad because the things that I was taking with me, I can only take a crate full. I couldn't take my house. And I couldn't take, just like, I think you guys get the idea, is that when you're on your journey and you have to make a move, there's only so many things you're gonna bring with you. So, in my mind's eye, after coming away from that dream, I was very, when I say sad, I was with my daughter, so I got split away from everybody else. I was with just my daughter, and I was having to try to fend and survive and live on those means alone. And what it did, it put me in extreme survival mode in this dream, where I was just busy thinking, like, what am I gonna do? Like, all the system is broke. There's nothing like where I can technically make a piece of some money to provide. It was just like I think it was starting to become a day after day thing in the dream, where I was really worried about how I'm gonna really provide for my family, and that's a scary area. I don't know if people can relate or if they've been in this situation. And then when you're relocated from your place, from where you live, and that whole thing was a whole other process, because I kept looking for certain things. I had clothes. I didn't have that much time to pack. And the one thing I was really wishing that I had with me, that I had taken on the journey, was that I had some photos. I just wanted to have some photos to relate to look back and just kind of reflect on the past with me and my daughter. But that dream was like very disturbing in that sense. And that's about the bulk of what it was. My mom was in the dream again, which is great. I always like having my mom in my dreams. If any of you know, she passed away a couple of years ago, right before COVID, 2019. So that was a rocky time. Yeah, rocky times. Everybody had something real major going on, I think. A lot of people did. So, but anyways, woke up this morning. I still had the stiff pains and stuff like that, and I had some couple shake moments. But I managed to move my head around, start getting some movement going, and just building this all back up so that I can have some strength again, or at least some mobility in my neck. And I've achieved a pretty good chunk of that, because I wouldn't be able to normally speak the way I'm speaking right now, because I'd be like a stiff bunny. But great, doing good. I'm just ready to go and watch this movie. Ready for the rest of the day. Something about the video game. Gosh, that Remnant 2 is amazing. There's this one class that they set up all of these different things located as almost like a treasure hunt, that when you're going through these different worlds, sometimes you have to go through a couple of them a couple of times. It's like, it's grinding like. but then you eventually find, or you go through the process and you get what it is that you're getting, and it's like you feel like Indiana Jones by the time it's over. You've taken out all these creatures and these monsters. You've done all these different puzzles. You had to walk this way. You had to talk to this person. I mean, at the end of the day, when you get some of these achievements, you're like, whoa. And then like it's fun to see other people in the game that have done even what you've done and done even more. So anyways, that's my excitement for today. I hope this is infectious. I hope you guys get out, make yourself a great Sunday, do something, do have fun, or do nothing. Relax. It's a waning moon on my end of the earth. So thanks for watching if you're watching, and thanks for commenting, thanks for liking. I enjoy all your commentary that I see, and look forward to anybody else wanting to have any kind of discussion. If you got any questions, you want to talk about something, let me know. I'm probably going to have to do something on this AI stuff, just so, because I had some comments about that, and I think that's not going to be too much of a problem to do. The problem with me is that if I don't have really impulse to go and do it, I probably won't do it. Even if it is easy, it's just kind of like, meh. I've been having so much of a challenge on the video game that's just making excitement. But I also noticed too that I'm getting into this drive, this thing of having some kind of weekly discipline. Most people are already set like this, but when I deal with my career that I'm in, which I deal with some real estate, it's not traditional hours, so you don't really feel compelled to get up in the day and go through your program schedule. Like school does a good programming where it makes you think, I got to get up in the morning, I got to go here, I got this task, and then hopefully at this little chunk of the time of the day, I've allotted some time for me or to do the things I wanted to do. And when you're a child, there's no real fulfillment for the actions that you're given. When you get older, there's fulfillment, at least for the fact that you worked those hours and you got paid, and that's great. But then you got this little small window, and honestly, I don't want to poo-poo any of that, because I think that's actually a really good discipline action that keeps people kind of centered. Because if you don't have that, you kind of float around like me and playing video games, and then your money in your bank account's just going toot, 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 and you're like, well, I got some more money I can play with. It's like you're playing on your tokens, but I like to keep a good quantity. And so I'm thinking about really just figuring out how to get some income revenue going, really boost that up, just try to get my enterprise running and breaking through this silence of, we can't hear him. Who is that? I barely hear anything. I don't know if I hear anything at all. See, most people have a voice. They just can't be heard. And by golly, if I find a way that I can get a platform, and YouTube's okay, but I don't like to use YouTube as a platform for this. If I get my success wagon going, by golly, I'll make it a platform to help other people. If you got ideas and you got stuff that you want to bring to the surface, I'm ready. I'm on board. And I'm looking forward to probably joining up with this Eventbrite coaching program to just be one of the coaches to encourage people to push through and do some of these things. I mean, honestly, even if I'm not doing it, I know I can encourage other people to get on the ball and make something happen. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna make for my thank you Sunday. I'm a very positive, motivated person. I'm just glad because I'm getting some movement back. Very worried, very scared, and there's already hope after one day. And when I say I feel like I had a serious injury, I feel like I got a serious injury. I don't get too many of those in my lifetime, but when they happen, they are major. And this was one of those to make me pause and step back and reevaluate what the heck I'm doing in the gym and overall health. And to be bouncing back so fast after one day, I feel very blessed and looking to make some progress going forward. Hopefully I can make even better leaps a couple days from now. If you didn't watch any of my past videos on inflammation, you gotta look at it, or at least look up the subject. Do not use ice. I told you, don't use ice. I did not use ice yesterday at all. I put the heating pad on maybe once, and then at the end of the night, I put some on a heating pad, and I went to bed late. So you gotta think I didn't get a whole lot of rest. I did sleep. I went to bed around 2 o'clock with my kid. So went to bed, put the heating pad on, still woke up very, very rejuvenated. And I could even move the needle a little bit further than that. So the idea is add heat. I did a shower, feels even better too. So just keeping an idea that your stiffness is not always the best. Inflammation is key for getting recovered. Hope y'all have a great day. Talk with you later on the next one. See ya.